Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another language arts lesson. Today's focus is going to be on the moral or the lesson of the story. So basically, what can we learn from this book? But our strategy we'll be using today will be looking at a certain character or characters and then thinking what actions are they doing that we can learn from. So you have to read the entire book before we can read the lesson. So today I'm just going to read you all the book. I'm not going to have any questions until the end. So go ahead and get comfortable. And I have this book called Yes We Can. It's written by Sam Bratney. Roo was chasing leaves one windy day. Roo's friend, Country Mouse and Quacker Duck, were waiting to play with him. "Let's make a big pile of leaves," said Roo. "A mountain of leaves," said Country Mouse. "The biggest ever seen," quacked Duck. They began to collect all the leaves they could find, but making a leaf mountain is hard work, and after a while they stopped for a rest. While they were resting, little Roo said to his friend Quacker Duck, "I know something you can't do. You can't jump over a big, big log." "Yes, I can," said Quacker Duck. Quacker Duck tried as hard as she could, but little ducks aren't made to jump over big, big logs. Country Mouse thought it was so funny when Quacker Duck fell over the fallen down tree. "Don't you laugh at me," said Quacker Duck to Country Mouse. "I know something you can't do. You can't float on a puddle." "Yes, I can," said Country Mouse. So Country Mouse tried to float on the puddle, but a little mouse isn't really made for floating. So little Roo thought it was so funny when Country Mouse crawled out of the soaking wet water and dripping. "Don't you laugh at me," said Country Mouse. "I know something you can't do. You can't catch your own tail." "Yes, I can," said Roo. Roo tried as hard as he could to catch his own tail, but his tail would not be caught. It was too far away. Country Mouse, Quacker Duck laughed and laughed as Roo ran around in circles. "Don't you dare laugh at me," cried Roo. "Well, you laughed at me," said Mouse. "And you laughed at me," said Duck. No one was happy. No one was happy because each had made fun of someone else, and someone else had made fun of them. Instead of making the biggest mountain of leaves that anyone had ever seen, they looked as if they might all go home in a bad mood. Little Roo's mother came over to see what the fuss was about. "I'm not surprised the three of you look so grumpy," she said. "Nobody likes to be laughed at." It was true. No one likes to be laughed at. "Why don't you go show each other what you can do?" said Roo's mom. Roo cried, "I can jump over big, big logs." He hopped up and over the fallen down tree. "That's really good jumping," said the others. "I can float on a puddle," said Quacker Duck, taking to the water with ease. "That's really excellent floating," the others agreed. And when Country Mouse caught his own tail, little Roo and Quacker Duck thought that his tail catching was the best they had ever seen. "There now," said Roo's mother. "Can we all be friends again?" Little Roo, Country Mouse, and Quacker Duck looked at one another. They were all thinking the same thing. Yes, we can. So that is the end of our story, Yes We Can. So like I was saying in the beginning, this book I think there's a few lessons to be learned from here. We're all gonna think different lessons can be learned from different stories. So I'm not gonna give it away to you all because I want you all to think what the lesson is, and your answer might be different than mine, and that's okay. As long as you're able to back your answer up using textual evidence, meaning I could flip to a page and see, well, right here, what is happening shows this. So what you are gonna do for your writing activity is grab a piece of paper and a pencil, write your name at the top, and write the book, Yes We Can, so that you know what book you're talking about. And I want you to think, what lesson is there to be learned? What in particular happened in the story that shows the moral or the lesson? So we had the kangaroo's mother, we had Little Roo, the baby kangaroo, Quacker Duck, and Country Mouse. So all of those characters, I think, could teach us something. So if you need to rewind this video, find a spot in the book that you think just really shows what the lesson is about, write your answer down, and when you're done, try to see if you can live out that lesson. So whatever you think the book is talking about, try to apply it to your own life and see where you can make a change. And also when you're done, I think this would be great. Whoever you're in a house with, maybe telling them what you learned from today's book. Thank you all and have a great day.